play with the Phillies at the Milwaukee Brewers for game number 2 of the 3-game series. And the Phillies won Monday at 10-8. I think you get to catch that one, but the Phillies play tonight. So pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Aaron Nola, and pitching for the Brewers tonight will be Jose Quintana. So the Phillies going to get 80 and 58 in the season, and the Brewers going to get 85 and 54 in the season. Hey guys, I'm wearing the Vice Upper Jersey on, and I'm watching this game every single spin of you. Here for the Phillies time, we got Trey Turner, Carlson, Vice Upper, JT, Adam Moon, Madison Bailey playing in center field, Nick Hansen playing right field, Miles Wilson playing second base, and Russ Newton playing left field. That's the Phillies time. So no Freddie Morris tonight, and no Bryson Stott, and no Max Kevin. You guys got Trey Turner from the Phillies, no Phillies is amazing, 0. So the first review. Jose Gonzalez got the pitching, Joey waiting by running catching the ball now. Jose Gonzalez got the pitching, Joey right catching the ball 2 now. Jose Gonzalez got the pitching, Joey swinging the 5 2 1. Jose Gonzalez got the pitching, Joey swinging the rings, strike 2 2. Jose Gonzalez got the pitching, Joey Trey Turner grounds out to the third base and 8th. Joey comes to the first inning, Jay Ruins, and Trey turns out to the forward. Coming next about the Phillies, your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Seward, MVP, MVP, MVP. Now, Billy Person Mays, 1 outside the first review. Jose Quintana got the pitching, swung was waiting for a running catch, goes strike was on 1. And Jose Quintana got the pitching, swung was waiting for he swing that one as the 5 was 0 2. And Jose Quintana got the pitching, and swung was waiting for it. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1 2. And Jose Quintana got the pitching, and swung was waiting for it. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2 to 2 2. What's up, Cheese? What's up, VTW? Oh, no, that's Pokemon right there, if you didn't know that. And I'm going to tell you the history, so we're ready for it. Right, this guy's going to strike doing Cosmo's out. Cosmo, you overwhelmed your first strikeout. So coming up next, about the Phillies, you got your 2-time MVP Bryce Harper next about the Phillies, no believers and Mays, 2 hours, talking for the season. Harbor Nation, Harbor Nation, Harbor Nation, Bryce Harper for time on your Bryce Harper, my big, the bad baptismal baseball. I'm going to tell you the pitch going to be Bryce going forward. But swinging the miss, and that strike one is 0-1. Oh yeah, this is a Bryce Harper jersey got on the shirt. I didn't believe it's one of my shirts I made for my YouTube channel. Yeah, the custom. Yeah, this is a Bryce Harper jersey, by the way. This is a Philly jersey, by the way. And Jose Quintana got another pitch going for you. Bryce great boy. Bryce gets good rolls with the one. And Jose Quintana got another pitch going for you. Bryce great boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 to 1 2. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch connected by Rice Grayboard. Running catch goes roll 2 with the 2-2. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch connected by Rice Grayboard. Running catch goes roll 3 is a 3-2 as a full count. What's up, Elvis? Hey, Elvis in the building. Elvis, you're the first moderator from the mod squad here, so you're the first one, so. And Jose Gonzalez gonna basically everybody Rice Grayboard. You swing it down when that's the 5 balls of 3-2. And this time, Elvis, you actually early this time because you don't come you always come in the first inning. You gonna come like maybe the 7th inning or something like that. So the fact that you're in the first inning, that's saying a whole lot about you, Elvis. And Jose Gonzalez basically everybody Rice Grayboard. And that is ball 4. And Bryce Harper is ball through, raised the first base for the Phillies. And this is Bryce Harper's first ball of the game. Oh yeah, and also the second model is here. Slim Fat Cube is here. You up that way. You at the Phillies and Brewers. You at the game in Milwaukee, Slim. You at the game in Milwaukee, Slim. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Realmuto next to bat for the Phillies. Got 1 paper at first base, 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez on the pitch for you, JT Realmuto. Ronnie's catch goes to Rose 1-0. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch coming for you, JT Realmuto. Ronnie's catch goes to Rose 2 with a 2-0. So if you got the game, then you can hear my voice. Then probably could. And Jose Gonzalez another pitch for you, JT Realmuto. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. Yeah, but then why would you say that I'm here better than the upper deck, though? Why would you say it like that? To make you feel like you at the game and stuff when you say it like that. And Jose Gonzalez another pitch coming for you, JT Realmuto. You swing that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And JT Realmuto raised the first base for the Phillies. When you say that, it was like, dang, it was like getting excited. Because when you say it like that, when you want the comment done, it's okay. So and then when you wrote it like that, I was like, wait a minute. Damn, they got JT up right there. And JT with singles on the ground ball to the left fielder. Isaac Collins, JT is out at first on the throw there. On the throw, the left field, Isaac Collins to the third base, and Andy Soon to the first baseman, Jake Burns. The vice base to third base. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies, so we still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Brewers turn the bat. Let's see what the Brewers can do with a turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Brewer players get up the bat at the bottom of the first week. It'll be Bryce, Trey, Jackson, Chu, and William Contreras. Woodstack's in the building. Hey, what's that? What's that? Yeah, cause I didn't go live Monday because I was out Monday. Yeah, cause remember the Bears wasn't take me to the Madison, New Jersey on Monday and Wednesday, so and that's why I wasn't live Monday. So yeah, Star Wars said he not gonna be he not gonna be on like the YouTube live stream for like for in the next 2 weeks. He said yeah, so here go the Brewers line. Starting we got Bryce Terrain, Jackson Turner, William Contreras, Storm Freeland, Isaac Collins, Ray Perkins, Jake Burris, Anthony Singer, and Johnny Ortiz. And that is your Milwaukee Brewers start lineup. Yeah, he told me that on Instagram in the DMs. So he did me on Instagram and told me not going to be coming in the next 2 weeks or something like that. And 2 or 3 weeks he told me so. So coming out the bat for the Brewers, we got Bryce Terrain for the bat for the Brewers. The Brewers plays on 8-0. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Here goes Aaron Noel. But if you're gonna take over for Winston, you're gonna take over if you're gonna take over for Star Wars, you got to do the same stuff that Star Wars does. Not only just like blocking out the trolls and stuff, but also when I say like 1K and stuff, you have to write the 1K in the chat things like Star Wars does. So you have to do the same job that Star Wars does. And we're gonna pitch Royce running catch another strike with a one. And we're gonna pitch Royce running catch another ball with one. And we're gonna pitch Royce running catch another ball 2-1. And we're gonna pitch Royce running catch another ball 3-1. And we're gonna pitch Royce going for it. And that is ball four. And Royce Terrain is more than advance the first race for the Brewers. Way to go, Aaron. You had to work your first bat again. Had to be Royce Terrain. Yeah, they say you were gonna get him. Yep, Aaron Nolan just walk somebody. Yeah. Aaron Nolan we trust, right? So coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we have Jackson Drew. Next to bat for the Brewers, got one win player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. And Aaron Nolan got a pitch, gonna bring Jackson Drew, but running catch goes strike with a one. And Aaron Nolan got a pitch, gonna bring Jackson Drew, and JT tried to throw a pitch over to his shortstop Trey to try to take out Bryce Terrain, but Bryce Terrain went to second base and tried to get to second base and then safe at second base. This is Bryce Terrain's 23rd steal on the 23rd season on second base. I mean, over to second base, and other Soto tried to take out the Bryce Terrain safe second base. This is Bryce Terrain's 23rd double, 23rd steal on the 2025 season on second base. Damn, Ron Soto couldn't even get out Bryce Terrain. Dang it. This might get a steal. And I'm gonna piss me Jackson Rainbow. Why that catch go? Oh, wait. And I'm gonna piss me Jackson Rainbow. Why that catch goes balls 1-1. And I'm gonna piss me Jackson Rainbow. You swing it out when that's a 5 balls 1-2. And I'm gonna piss me Jackson Rainbow. And Jackson Sherrill got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Brewers. Way to go, Aaron. You had to hit Jackson Sherrill with a pitch. Are you crazy? Yeah. So the Brewers had Jackson Drew on first base and Bryce String on second base. So they know to walk somebody. Now you hit somebody in yeah. Right there, so you felt that. Then you live right for saying that, you know. And Little Rock over here, we don't judge nobody because of their disability. We don't do that over here. So you know, we don't judge nobody for that. We don't judge nobody for that because you know, I'm autistic as well. So yeah, so you know, I got autism as well. So you know, join the club. So you know, nope. And coming next to bat for the Brewers, we have William Contreras next to bat the Brewers. Got William Hayes on first base and second base. Zeros driving the first team. Aaron Nolan got a pitch to William Wayborn. Right catch goes to strike 1-1. Aaron Nolan got a pitch to William Wayborn. Right catch goes to strike 2 is 0-2. And Aaron Nolan got a pitch to William Wayborn. You swing it out when that's a 5 balls 0-2. Yeah, because you know, we don't judge. So, you know, anybody with disabilities is welcome over here. We don't judge nobody on their disability or their sexuality either. So we welcome everybody, no matter if you're autistic, no matter if you're straight, bi, gay, lesbian. If you're part of the LGBT community, we accept you too for that. Because, you know, trans too, we don't judge nobody. So, yeah, you know. See, West End, I did not know that about you. West End, you never told me that. Yeah, you know, we got another pitch coming for you, William, going. And swinging that one goes right into the grass. That's a single. William Contreras will race the first base for the Brewers. And William Contreras singles on a line drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. And Vice Strang races third base and Jackson True races second base. So the Brewers have William Contreras on first base, Jackson True on second base, and Vice Strang on third base. Bases only for the Brewers. So you see, what's that? When we messaged her privately on X, you never told me that. So that I did not know. So I'm on that tonight. So. So coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we have so Pruitt comes next, the bat for the Brewers, basing over the Brewers, 0 outs, bottom of the first, here we go, Aaron Nolan got a pitch, can everybody sell, ready for it, run that catch the guns, balls 1-0. Aaron Nolan got another pitch, can everybody sell, ready for it. Swing in a minute, not strike one, is a 1-1. Yeah, that's why I was it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Aaron Nolan got another pitch, can everybody sell, ready for it. Swing in a minute, not strike two, is a 1-2. Yeah, but I got another question for you right now. What's next? So what's next? Did you gain another pound today, or did you gain more weight today, or you just took a break from them? What's up, Angel Hernandez? Yeah, I know we got another pitch in the race out. Already booming. Right now, catch goes the ball two, the 2-2. Yeah, I know we got another pitch in the race out. Already booming. You swing it down when it's a 5 balls, the 2-2. Oh, what's next? The question I asked you was, did you gain more weight today? Did you gain more weight today? What's next? That's what I want to ask you. Well, let me scratch that. Let me ask the question again. How many pounds did you gain this week? What's next? Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, okay. How many pounds did you gain this week? Yeah, I don't know. We got another piece kind of brace out. Great board. Well, this is going a small world. And swinging a right to right, that single and something will raise the first base for the Brewers. Singles on 5 balls to center field. Harrison Bader. And Wilson trades the red second base, so the throw there by the center field. Harrison Bader to the Brewers at second on first base. Wilson trades on second base. And the Brewers scored a run. So scored the Brewers had the Phillies had 0 runs. The Brewers had 2 runs. And the Brewers get a 2-run score in the bottom of the first. The bottom of the first, thanks to Vice Tremaine and Jackson Trio. And that was 2-0 Brewers. God dang it, Phillies. Well, not the umpire, not that person, not that engineers. We won't talk about that umpire, not that one. So coming up next, the bat for the Bulls, we got Isaac Collins. Coming next, the bat for the Bulls, we got Blue Plays on first base, second base. 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Aaron Nolan got a pitch connect by Isaac Gray Boyd. Right there catches those balls, 1-0. Aaron Nolan got another pitch connect by Isaac Gray Boyd. You swing that one goes way back there. That ball, the tight end, way back there. That ball is going, gone. Solo home run for Isaac Collins, and the Bruins extend the lead. And a 2-run score for Isaac, and a 3-run score for Isaac Collins, and the Bruins extend the lead. So scoring the Phillies have 0 runs, the Bruins have 5 runs, and the Bruins get a 3-run score until the bottom of the first. Thanks to William Return, Philly, and Isaac Collins 3-run home run. This is Isaac Collins' 9th home run in the 20th season on line drive to the right field. Now it's spotting the Bruins. Aaron Nolan, you just. Aaron Nolan's pissing me off right now, yo. I have the rules, Aaron Nolan, you piece of shit. Right at the moment, be past that always. Wait, I did the away, we'll do away video. And oh my god, another pitch cut. Okay, so coming to bat for the Brewers, we got Blake Ferguson bat for the Brewers, the Brewers face on base. 0, bottom of the second, here we go. And the first, here we go, gonna pitch Blake, running catch, goes strike 1-1. And gonna pitch Blake, swinging to strike 2-2. And we're gonna pitch Blake, running catch, goes 1-2. And we're gonna pitch Blake, running catch, goes 1-2. And we're gonna pitch Blake forward. And Blake Ferguson strikes out in the foul team. And Blake Ferguson is out. First strikeout for Aaron Nola, 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we have we have Jake Brewers. Coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, the Brewers plays on base. 1 out, bottom of the first, here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch there for you, Jake. Get ready for it. Running catch goes, balls 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch for you, Jake. Ready for running catch goes, strike 1-1. Oh. And no, we got another pitch for you, Jake. Get ready for it. Running catch goes, strike 2 was 1-2. And the Phillies come back, they get one. They could. I mean, I look the highlights again once, so I think they could. They don't know another pitch going to be Jake away forward. Running catch goes to ball two and the 2-2. Running catch goes to ball two and the 2-2. Maybe they could, son. We'll see. And Aaron Nola got another pitch going to be Jake away forward. Swing and a miss, not strike three. And Jake Bruins out. Second strikeout by Aaron Nola, 2 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we have Anthony Suganu come next to bat for the Brewers. No Brewers on base, 2 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. And we're going to pitch for Anthony going to Brewer. Anthony Suganu flies out to the center field, Harrison batter. Anthony Suganu is out, and that's 3 outs for the Brewers. So it's one of the Phillies up 0 runs, the Brewers have 5 runs. That's the end of the first inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat, let's see what the Phillies can do. They turn the bat top of second. And now it's 5-0 Brewers. And the 3 Philly players did the bat top second will be Alabama, Harrison Bader, and Nick Castellanos. Then I gave up and turned the game over and missed the comeback. Oh, you did? You did so? Here we go, guys. The time at the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Boone for the bat for the Phillies. No play, bears on base, 0 outs. Top of the second, here we go. And Jose Gonzalez going to pitch get that ball. You Alec going for a running catch, no strike, no one. Jose Gonzalez, the pitch, Alec going for Alec Boone grounds out to the pitcher. Jose Gonzalez, and then puts to the first base, and Jake Bruce steps the first base back in time. Alec Boone was out. Alec Boone 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Harrison Bader next to bat for the Phillies. No funny birds on base. 1 out, top of the second, here we go. Jose Gonzalez going to pitch going to be Harrison ready for it. We swing it down, that's a 5 balls, 0 and 1. And Jose Gonzalez another pitch going to be Harrison ready for it. Riley's catches good as balls, 1 and 1. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch going to be Harrison ready for it. And Harrison Bader grounds out to the pitcher. Jose Gonzalez puts to the first base, and Jake Rose is still the first base back in time. And Harrison Bader's out. Harrison Bader 0 for 1. So coming up next, the battle of the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos against the Phillies, no Phillies on base, 2 outs, top of the second, here we go. Nick does stick, Nick does stick, Nick does stick. Jose Gonzalez gonna pitch to Nick Castellanos, very boring. He's swinging down when that's a foul tip, that's 0 and 1. And Jose Gonzalez gonna pitch to Nick Castellanos, very boring. Ronnie Castellanos, balls 1 and 1. And Jose Gonzalez gonna pitch to Nick Castellanos, very boring. And Nick Cassiano grounds out to the pitch and holding time early advance to the first base and Jake Rose is second first base back in time. And Nick Cassiano's out. Nick Cassiano 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs for the Brewers. So instead it was 3 outs for the Brewers. So the score the Phillies have 0 runs, the Brewers have 5 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Brewers turn the bat. Let's see the Brewers and then with the turn the bat at the bottom of the second. The 3 Brewers players in the bat at the bottom of the second be Joey Ortiz, Bryce Turek, and Jackson Sherrill. What's up, Noah? That iCloud. So coming at the bat for the Brewers, we have Joey Ortiz going to bat for the Brewers. The Brewers plays on base, 0 outs. Bottom of the second, here we go. And no one got a pitch get up by Joey, ready boy. Running catches another strike was 0-1. And no one got a pitch for Joey, ready boy. Running catches another strike 2 is 0-2. And Aaron Nola got a pitch get up by Joey, ready boy. And Joey Ortiz runs out to the third base elbow, who threw it to the first base and vice over in time. And Joey Ortiz is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we have Bryce Turek next to the bat for the Brewers. The Brewers plays on base, 1 out, bottom of the second, here we go. Aaron Noah got a pitch get up by you, Bryce, good boy. You swing it down, that's a 5-0, 0-1. And Aaron Noah got another pitch get up by you, Bryce, great boy. Right now, catch is good. The strike 2 is 0-2. And no look another pitch can for you Royce, get ready for it. Right now, catch is good. The ball is 1-2. And no look another pitch can for you Royce, get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5 balls and 1-2. And no look another pitch can for you Royce, get ready for it. Oh, damn. Man, that was one of those. That shouldn't have happened. The Wilson, just right there. He felt there. And swinging that one goes right into the grass, and it was only too low. And Bryce Stewart running around first. Pass second, stop at third. Bryce Stewart got a triple, yo. Bryce Stewart got a triple, yo. This is Bryce Stewart's second triple on the 21 season on a 5 ball to the left field of Weston Wilson. Damn! That's a slut, yo. And you know what people collide and they don't see each other like, yeah. Injury delay. What is it? Damn it. Why here's about you had to do that? The own teammate. Here comes bro. Right here. There you go. Coming up next, the bat for the Brewers. We have Jackson Drew. Next, the bat for the Brewers. Got one wheel past third base. One out. About a second. Here we go. And then we got a pitch coming by Jackson away for it. You swing it that one. That's a 5 balls 0 and you swing that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls 0 and 1. No one caught that baseball with that glove. Yeah, happy birthday. And there, no, we got another pitch coming by Jackson away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is 0 and 2. And no, we got another pitch coming by Jackson away for it. And Jackson True, thanks for timeout, yo. Jackson True, rubbing the balance to a base home. And no, we got another pitch coming by Jackson away for it. Right now, catch is good, that's strike 3. Jackson True is out. Third strike for Illinois, 3 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we have Will Contreras, and that's the bat for the Brewers. And then got one wing player on first base, third base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. And no, we got a pitch coming for you, Will, go ready for it. You swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is 0 and 1. And no, we got another pitch coming for you, Will, go ready for it. You swing it out when that's a 5-0, 0-2. And I don't know, we got another pitch in there for you, William Boyd. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And one good is out. 4 strikeout and Nolan, 4 Ks. That's 3 outs for the Brewers. The score, the Phillies have 0 runs, the Brewers have 5 runs. That's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies going to turn the bat top of the third. The 3 Philly players do the bat top of the third will be Armando Sosa, Weston Wilson, Trey Turner. Armando Sosa will stand like Weston Wilson will stand like Trey Turner's over 1. I was wondering where you at, What's next? You didn't come back, so I was like, what's next going? Because I was wondering where you went, because, because I know, usually you would come back, but you were gone for like maybe like more than an hour, so I was like, what? At least we got Elvis here, though. At least we had Elvis, though. Elvis on that phone call, but we had Elvis coming in, so that's still good luck. Elvis is a good luck charm. Elvis is a good luck charm. So, yeah, Elvis here, so that makes a good thing. Yeah, yeah. Elvis will come back to the stream. He just had to answer a phone call, so. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Armando Sosa coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the third. Here we go. Jose Contado got a pitch coming for you, Armando, the way board. And Armando Sosa flies out to the right fielder, South fielder, and Armando Sosa out. Armando Sosa, you for 1. He said, "Fat boy, I'm back now. I'm good. How are you, bro?" Hey, what you talking about? You asking me that question, or who you asking that to? Which days? So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Weston Wilson next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears are raised. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Jose Contado got a pitch for you. Weston ready, boy. Running catch goes. Strike was 0-1. And then West Philly back. Yeah, I know it is terrible. Yeah. And Jose Contado got a pitch for you. Weston ready, boy. And Weston Wilson flies out to the center field and Blake Perkins. And Weston Wilson's out. Weston Wilson 0-1. I talking to you, Slim. Damn. Slim, Slim, you part of the Fat Boy crew anyway. With Wednesdays, Elway, John Franklin, and then that comes you in there too. So coming up next to Battle Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to Battle Phillies. No Phillies, there's a race. 2 hours, top of the third. Here we go. Jose Contado got a pitch coming for you. When you try to get ready for it. Swing it. Running catch goes to strike with his own 1. And Jose Contado got a pitch to try to get ready for it. Not saying he's part of the crew that we have, though. Yeah, Slim's part of the crew that we have, so. Running catch goes to strike 2, his own 2. And by the way, Winston, call him Slim. Don't call him the Fat Boy. Call him Slim. That's his name. Call him Slim. That's what it is. Call him Slim. Yeah. And and Jose Gonzalez got another pitch between ready for running catch goes the ball 1-2. I know he's a big boy, you don't know, but you just call him by the first name. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch between ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 2-2. It's gonna be tough without Zach Wheeler. Well, yeah, the postseason, yeah. But we'll get that Zach Wheeler back next season, so that's March 2026 we'll have Zach Wheeler back, so. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch for you, Drake ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 3-2 for him. Yeah, so what's really bad? We'll have Zach Wheeler back for the spring training of February 2026 and for the regular season March 2026. So, and Jose Gonzalez got another pitch for Detroit Gable, and that is ball 4. And Trey Turner is walked to advance the first base for the Phillies, and this is Trey Turner's first ball of the game. You know what I'm saying? Got the right to pick. How you call it? Well, I'm just saying because and you like nope. Yeah. Coming up next to battle the Phillies, your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Sword, MVP. Got 150 at first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez on the pitch base, Sword, great board. Running catch goes balls 1-0. And Jose Gonzalez on the pitch base, Sword, great board. Running catch goes to strike one is a 1-1. And Jose Gonzalez on the pitch in the body, Sword, great board. Running catch goes roll 2 is a 2-1. What's next is good. It's a good ball. East Bears. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch getting for you. Sword with great board. Running catch is going to strike 2 and 2-2. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch for you. Sword with great board. Running catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-2 to the full count. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch getting for you. Sword with great board. And that is ball 4. And Castle is walked to advance the first base for the Phillies. And this is Castle's first ball of the game. And Trey Turner raised second base. So the Phillies are Castle on first base and Trey Turner on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have your 2-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. You have Philly Birds on first and second base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Harper Nation. And Jose Gonzalez on the first team, Bryce Made Boy swinging the base, strike 1. Jose Gonzalez on the first team, Bryce Made Boy, Bryce Harper asked for time while you want Bryce Harper get back in the battle, 6-1 base hold. Jose Gonzalez on the pitch, getting boy, Bryce ready for it. I know, right? That would be nice. Jose Gonzalez on the pitch, Bryce Made Boy swinging the base, and that's strike 2, 0-2. And Jose Gonzalez on the pitch, getting boy, Bryce ready for it. Riding catch good. The ball's in dirt. That's the balls 1 and 2. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch getting by Bryce Grayboard. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2. Is it 2-2? And who's in talking about history? Rice, great boy. Swinging the miss, and that strike three. Rice holds down. Rice, however, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. And you strike Castro and Trey turnover base. And that's 3-0 to the Phillies. So score the Phillies have zeros. The Brewers have 5-1. Moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen, is the Brewers turn the red. Let's see if the Brewers can able to turn the red at the bottom of the third. The three Brewer players in the red at the bottom of the third be Sam Freeland, Isaac Collins, and Blake Perkins. Well, so you won the home run, you didn't get that. You said Busto striking the freak out. You keep that 5 runs, one defense. I know we need to get some runs on the board at least to make this a fair game. Yeah, but the Phillies don't get no run support, then we're gonna lose the game like this. So the Phillies got to do some runs. They got to get people on base and then score some runs. Yeah. Welcome back, Elvis. Elvis, that phone call must have been long then. So come up the bat for the Brewers. We have Soul Freely come the bat for the Brewers. The Brewers plays the Rays. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch in there for you. Sal, go ahead, boy. Oh, Keisha was calling you. Run that catch goes the strike was 0-1. Aaron Nola got a pitch in Sal, go ahead, boy. Run that catch goes the ball is 1-1. I mean, wait, are you at home though, Elvis? Because if you're at home, Keisha going to call you because you're in the same house. Yeah, no, we're gonna pitch in there, boy. Sal, go ahead, boy. Swinging the miss, and that strike two is a 1-2. Yeah, no, we're gonna pitch in there, boy. Sal, go ahead, boy. And Southwick pops out to the catcher, JT Reed, in foul territory. And Southwick is out. I'm going to bench tomorrow night. I took in from the game. No, I'm at a friend's house preparing about. Oh, okay. That's what he should call you. Okay. You're not gonna miss it tomorrow night, Edwards. Cause I'm gonna be covering the Eagles game. It's gonna be 8:20. So, and coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we have. Next to bat for the Brewers, we have Isaac Collins. And next to bat for the Brewers, the Brewers plays on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nolan got a pitch to Isaac away for it. Run that catch goes the balls 1 out. Aaron Nolan got a pitch to Isaac away for it. Run that catch goes the strike one is 1-1. Oh yeah, you be at the game. Yeah, you be at the game. Yeah. And no, we're gonna pitch gonna be Ozzy Greenwood. Runner catch goes the ball 2-2-1. Well, thank you for Verizon for saying that. I got Verizon picking files, and you got the game in speaking. That's why I muted the TV because you got the damn, you got the damn play-by-play in freaking Spanish. Like, and they're supposed to be in English, so you get time to call the room and go and Junior and come the game, and then you got to fix that because it's coming in Spanish. Like, how's that happening? Yeah, no, we're gonna fix gonna boy, your eyes are great boy. You swinging that was a 5 balls and 2-2. Yeah, you gotta fix that. Come on, yo. Russell Files, get it together, bro. Like, how are you gonna have the play-by-play that's when the TV's not muted in speaking Spanish? That's the whole point. That just makes no sense. Like, how you let that happen? Now you want to compare that? Yeah, no, we're gonna piss me out the way boy. Running catch goes to roll three is a 3-2 the full count. Guys, if y'all got Verizon or you got Verizon Files and stuff, and if you're watching the Phillies and Brewers game right now on your TV, and if you got Verizon Files, and you hearing the play-by-play in Spanish, yeah, the TV provider gonna have to fix that because that shouldn't be sounding like that. That's why when I heard it, before I even viewed TV, it was in Spanish. Before I even started the stream, I was like, damn. And then when I started, and then once, then I meet the TV before I started streaming. I'm not going to listen to a podcast in Spanish. No, I'm not. And coming next, and even we're going to piss you out. Runner can go to strike there. I think Collins is out. Fish strike out for Aaron Nolan 5 Ks. Well, you got Winstead was just in here. You missed Winstead. Winstead was in here. That's the other mod. Slim Fat Boy QB is in here too. He's in the stream as well. So the other two mods are here. You just got to go back up the stream members. They both were in here. So coming up next, the bad for the Brewers, we have Blake Perkins and next to bad the Brewers. The Brewers players on base 2 hours. 2 hours, bottom of the third. Here we go. Aaron Nolan gonna pitch me. Blake ready for a running catch goes well blue. And we're gonna pitch me. Blake ready for Blake Perkins grounds out softly to the third base elbow due to the first base advice stop in time. And Blake Perkins out. That's 3 outs for the Brewers. So the score, the Phillies have 0 runs. The Brewers have 5 runs. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies do turn the red at the top of the board. The three Philly players at the top of the board will be JT Realtor, Alabama, and Harrison Maynard. JT Realtor was over 1. Eric Boone was over 1. And Harrison Maynard was over 1. Yeah, because I said you missed. Yeah, those two were in there. So, and I told him once that he said when Star Wars is Star Wars ain't gonna be coming into the stream for 2 or 3 weeks. Two and three for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So, and then I told him that you're here because he said like he missed Star Wars being here. And that's why the game go. I said the West State Elvis is here. So at least you got the good lunch on done. And guess what? Tomorrow ends by eating food challenge. You started me on. Nah, I didn't say ends tomorrow. Though. I said 2. I didn't say. I said it for a month. I ain't say like 2 weeks. You the one who made it in 2 weeks. You the one that did. I didn't even set that like that. See, you kind of changed what I said. So that's what you did. Was you changed what I said. So. Just for that, I'm adding another 2 months. I'm adding another 2 months. So the next 2 months, I'm adding it on there because since you want to end stuff on your own, where you know you can't do that. So then coming at the back for the Phillies, we had J2 looking to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Top of the phone. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez got a pitch for J2 boy swinging the Pablos on one. And Jose Gonzalez got a pitch to J2 boy swinging down goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And J2 will race the first base for the Phils. And J2 got a hit. And J2 got another hit. He's 2-2 y'all. And J2 singles on the soft ground ball to the pitcher Jose Gonzalez. To come out next about the Phillies, we got Alabama next about the Phillies. We got one pick back first base, 0 outs. Top of the fourth. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez on the pitch. We had to get ready for it. Once goes strike was on one. And Jose Gonzalez on that pitch, he had to get ready for it. And Alabama watching got into a double play. And Alabama grounds into a double play to the first baseman Jake Mills to the shortstop of the New York team. J.T. Mills out second base and Alabama's out at first base. Yeah, the Eagles play tomorrow. What's next? The Eagles play tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. That's what Elwood just said in the chat that he's at his friend's house. He's not at home with Keisha. So he's like, at his friend's house they're trying to get everything prepared for the tailgate tomorrow night. So they play tomorrow night. Yeah, they play tomorrow night. Today's Wednesday. They play tomorrow night at 8:20 p.m. So we're coming up next at bat for the Phillies. We have Harrison Vaz against the Phillies. No Phillies, Harrison Vaz. 2 hours, top of the fourth. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez going to pitch for you. Harrison ready for it. One catch goes, strike was on one. Jose Gonzalez going to pitch for you. Harrison, he swings the foul was on one. 0-2. And Jose Gonzalez going to pitch for you. Harrison ready for it. Harrison Vaz lines out sharply to the center field of Blake Perkins. And Harrison Vaz is down. And Harrison Vaz, you 0 for 2. And that's for the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies have 0 runs, the Brewers have 5 runs. And we're going to the bottom of the pool. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brewers turn the bad. Let's see the Brewers, and then we're going to turn the bad at the bottom of the pool. And the 3 Brewer players to the bad at the bottom of the pool would be Jake Brewers, Anthony Segura, and Joey Ortiz. Okay. So you got the other side, and then, yeah, next year we need a master game in Fantasy League. Well, that was a thing. That would be a thing, but yeah, okay, we're roasting a pig, so we gotta have pig of being soul food and a pot involved in the end. Well, that's good. You're gonna have that. And what's that? What's that? Got this question for you, Elvis. Elvis, do you have a farm you roast a pig for every turkey? That's a good question right there. That's a good question right there. I don't know how Elvis gonna answer that one. Shout out to the 3 people watching. Thanks for the 13 likes. Well, Elvis, you gotta answer that question that Winston's asked you. You gotta answer this one, Elvis. He said, "My friend is a butcher, and they choose a pig. I might be after by the gas time." So come at the bat for the Brewers. We had Jake Brewers. Come to bat for the Brewers. No Brewers players on base. We had Jake Brewers. Come next to bat for the Brewers. No Brewers players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the board. Here we go. Aaron, we got a pitch. Aaron, we got a pitch. Can I play Jake? Ready for it? Right, that catch goes. The ball's with him. And no one got another pitch with Jake Wayboy. Get Wayboy swing that one goes right to the grass. That's a single. And Jake Brewers will base the first base for the Brewers. And Jake Brewers singles on a line drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos. The broadcast people at NBC Sports Philadelphia had let the people that are doing the live broadcast right now. So Tom McCarthy and Ruben and Roy Jr. just told the producers that they told the camera crew person who the people that they at the state in the press box with them and tell them that the broadcast is coming in Spanish and and they said they're going to alert Verizon about it so they can work with them to prepare the issue. Yeah, cause the only reason why they're doing it because they letting them know that because it came in Spanish, so that's why the Philly fans, if you're watching the game on TV, can't hear Tom Cody and John and we were doing the black play because it's coming in Spanish, so it's like you switch to the Spanish broadcast of this game, which they do have a Spanish broadcast channel for this game. When it comes to Spanish, but it's like why is the Spanish broadcast coming on the English one? On the one where it's just English, like come on now, this is really supposed to be the one where they do the broadcast in English, and then they have the Spanish version of the broadcast, which that's for another channel, so I don't know why they did that. So coming next to the Bulls, we have Anthony Jr. Next to the Bulls, we got one rule playing first base, zeros, bottom of the board. Here we go. Aaron only got a pitch with Anthony running because going straight to one. And we're going to pitch Anthony away for Anthony Jr. Flies out to the center field. Harrison batter. It's good as out. So coming out next to bat for the Brewers, we had Joey Ortiz, and next to bat for the Brewers, we got one rule playing first base, one out. Bottom of the board. Here we go. Yeah, we got a pitch everybody. Joey get ready, boys. Running kick goes one with him. And we're gonna pitch Joey running kick was swinging away the strike with one with him. And we're gonna pitch Joey get ready for it. And Jake Taylor doing pitch over to his second base. So I'm to try to take out Jake Brewer, but he's saving second base. And this is Jake Brewer 60 on the 21 season on second base. And we're gonna pitch Joey ready for it. And Joey Ortiz lines out to the third base with Alabone. And Joey Ortiz out. I know, right? That is strange how they have the broadcast coming in Spanish because that's how it happens. As soon as I started the stream, I was like, okay, let me switch in right? They started the pregame show in English, right, which was fine and everything. Then when the actual game came on, they went into Spanish mode. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, so they did, Yeah, so that's why I do the TV because when I started because usually I don't have it. And Vegas this week. We're going to cross Dallas tomorrow night. And Dr. Matt's here. So coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we have Bryce String next to bat for the Brewers. We got one move here in second base, 2 hours, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch in the ring. Bryce get ready for a runner catch goes balls with him. Aaron Nola got a pitch. Bryce get ready for a swing out with the five balls 1-1. I know, right? We don't speak Spanish and shit. None of us do. I took Spanish classes, but I ain't trying to have the damn hearing it. If I was watching on the regular without covering it, oh my god, when I want to hear the Spanish damn part, I would just be like, oh, I can't listen to this. Yeah, no, we got another pitch in the ring. Bryce get ready for it. He's swinging that one. It moves all the way to the wall. And Bryce String run around for a stop a second. Bryce String got a W. And this is Bryce String 25th double on the 25th season on a sharp fly ball to the left field of Weston Wilson. And the Mets score another run. The Brewers score another run. So score the Phillies have 0 runs, the Brewers have 6 runs, and the Brewers get the 6th run score on the bottom of the fourth. Thanks to Jake Brewers. Now it's 6-0 Brewers. They're getting Weston Wilson. I know, right? You still trying to do the Spanish. I know y'all trying to do it in Spanish, and I ain't trying to do that, yo. No, AJ the Mitches. What are you talking about, Slim? So coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we have Jackson Chu, who is the bat the Brewers, got one move player, second base, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth, here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch for Jackson, Willie Boy. Runner catch goes balls 1-0. Aaron Nola got a pitch for Jackson, Willie Boy. Runner catch goes the ball 2-2-0. I don't speak Spanish right now, Elvis. We gotta do it. Aaron Nola got another pitch, got another boy, Jackson, Willie Boy. He swung it out with the 5 balls, a 2-1. Y'all can speak English now because you have to do Spanish. I was just saying about the broadcast, like on the TVs like that. Doesn't mean you have to do it in my stream though. And we're gonna pick Piscataway Jackson ready for it. Swing it out with the 5 balls and 2-2. And we're gonna Piscataway Jackson ready for it. And Jackson 2, that's for Tony. Jackson right with the Rebels, his own base holes. And we're gonna Piscataway Jackson ready for it. And Jackson 2 flies out to the center field of Harrison Banner. Jackson 2 is out. That's 3 outs for the Phillies, 3 outs for the Brewers. So score the Phillies have 0 runs. The Brewers have 6 runs. That's the end of the fourth league gentlemen. And we on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies can do the turn the bat top of the fifth. And now it's 6-0 Brewers. The 3 Philly players in the bat top of the fifth will be Nick Castellanos and Ronald Sosa and Weston Wilson. Nick Castellanos over 1, and Ronald Sosa over 1, and Weston Wilson over 1. Well, yeah, because you hang with your guy friends. Like, why would you want your girlfriend to be there? Because you can tell your friends all a bunch of embarrassing things about you. And because if she's there, then she's going to tell you can't drink, but you with your friends. She's going to tell you, oh, you're not supposed to drink and stuff. She's going to be trying to control you and stuff while you with your friends and having her being there will be kind of like, you're trying to have fun with your friends, her husband and your girls right there. It's like, nah. And you can ask me what's that been. What's that has been in my screens for days. And it's kind of crazy. Everybody missing him because he hasn't been Winston didn't come to streams for a couple of days, and he just been like missing action. Been MIA. He had to come in. Winston's been MIA, and I'm like, and he wasn't answering none. He was not answering none of my messages on X. He wasn't answering the group chat either. I was like, dang, just wasn't everything. Yeah, we made by my boys wanted no females. Like, well, your friends don't want don't want your girl there, so. Whatever your friends say, that's what you do. They want her there, so guess what, guys? Guess what, guys? The Philly fanatic is at the Iron Pigs game in Lehigh Valley. So our Phillies mascot, our mascot, the Philly fanatic, is at the Iron Pigs game tonight in Lehigh Valley. Yeah, so he's over there. The mascot's over there, so. So I got to answer. I was like, ooh, what's this? It's nice. It's that sweet coming here. I don't mess with him, you know. I just hate my exes bother me again. I'm just annoying with him. Which I ain't messing with you about you, but when you see that you bother me, so that's what they say. When somebody got an obsession, they don't know when to leave you alone. I'm right here, y'all. So coming up next, so coming to battle the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos from the battle the Phillies. You got no Philly Bears on base, 0. Top of the fifth. Here we go. Nick does thing. Nick does thing. Nick does thing. And the Jose Gonzalez got a pitch. Get everybody. Castellanos ready for it. He swings out and goes right to the grass. Another single. Nick Castellanos makes the first base for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos got a hit. He's 1 for 2, yo. And Nick Castellanos singles on one drive to the center field of Blake Perkins. And then so coming next to battle the Phillies, you got Ronald Something next to battle the Phillies, you got one female at first base, 0 out top of the fifth, here we go. And Jose Gonzalez pitching catch the other one, catch the other one, Jose Gonzalez pitching catch the other swing, the 5-1. And Jose Gonzalez pitching and Ronald swing, that will go right to the grass, and that's a single, and Ronald Something advanced the first base for the Phillies. And Ronald Something got a hit, he's 1 for 2, yo. And Ronald Something singles on the ground ball to left field, Isaac Collins, Nick Castellanos ran second base. So the Phillies have Ronald Something on first base, and Nick Castellanos on second base. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Weston Wilson next to bat the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first and second base. 0 about the top of the fifth. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez in the pitch speed was doing running catch on strike on 1. Jose Gonzalez in the pitch speed was doing swing and made strike on 2. Jose Gonzalez in the pitch speed was doing and Weston was at Fatale. Weston was running the middle to the base. So Jose Gonzalez in the pitch speed was doing running catch on strike 2 his own jury. So running catch on strike there. Weston was out. Weston was getting over 2 with your first strikeout. And coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first base, second base. 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez got a pitch coming for you. Joey, get ready for it. Swinging down with the Bibles on 1. What in the hell? And Jose Gonzalez got a pitch to Joey, get ready for it. Sound like a damn jet plane or something. And swinging down with the right to the not single. Trey Turner raised the first base for the Phillies. Trey Turner got a hit. Trey Turner got a hit. He's 1 for 2, yo. And Trey Turner singles on the ground ball to the right field left wing. And the one on the rest of the base. The Phillies got Trey Turner first base, one on the third base. But the Phillies scored a run in school. The Phillies had 1 run. The Brewers had 6 runs. The Phillies get their first run score on the top of the fifth. And the top of the fifth, thanks to Nick Castellanos. Now it's 6-1, yo. Phillies in the game, yo. We got our first run. It was 1 and 2 because the icing shirts today. Yep. Don't talk about the icing shirts soon. Don't talk about that. We're talking about late night icing shirts coming out 3 a.m. looking for kids and shit. Kidnapping children and stuff. You want to talk about icing shirts, man? So coming up next to the Phillies, we have your 2025 National Star MVP, Cal Swimmer, MVP. Got Philly Bears at first base, and third base. 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez got the pitch getting for a smooth ready for a running catch goes balls 1 out. Jose Gonzalez got the pitch smooth ready for a running catch goes strike 1-1. Jose Gonzalez got the pitch smooth ready for a swing in the mids, and that strike 2 is a 1 and 2. Yeah, but don't talk about icing toys right now, y'all. Because there's a news story about an ice cream truck that kidnapped kids around in Virginia around 3 a.m. So there's a story about an ice cream truck that was called Mr. Salty that was in Virginia, and the ice cream truck was rolling this neighborhood in Virginia around 3 a.m. looking for kids. And then once the kids heard the ice cream truck, the kids went outside, and then all of a sudden the ice cream truck picked up those kids and off their block, and those kids would never be seen again. The parents of those kids never saw their children again after they got kidnapped by the ice cream truck driver. Mm-hmm. And that's why they say that's what they said. Like if you hear an ice cream truck around your neighborhood about 3 a.m. and you got kids, make sure that your kids don't look outside the window, because that's how the ice cream truck's gonna get you. And then the people were showing videos that the ice cream truck was parked right in front of their houses and stuff, right in front of their houses. So that's why they just stay there looking for kids to come out there and go in there in that truck, you know. So who's the target fish? Somebody can who's the target fish? Somebody can strike one. The target fish. Somebody can strike two, 1 and 2. Who's the target fish? So Tails first and Jake Will to make sure that Trace on the first bag. Pick it to the one at first base. Who's the target fish? So we're ready for it. Only can do the ball 2-2. Who's the target fish? So swing the foul 2-2. Who's the target fish? So Castle strikes out about 2. Castle is out. Constantly, we 0 for 2 with your second strikeout. Coming next to the Phillies, got your 2-time MVP. Right, so next to the Phillies, got Phillies at the first and third base. 2 outs, got top of the fifth. Here we go. Over Nation. Over Nation. Over Nation. And Jose telling the pitch, Vice ready for a swing and miss. That strike was on 1. Jose telling the pitch, Vice ready for it. Yep. It was Mr. Salty truck, too. Nah, right. That's my favorite ice cream truck, seriously. That's the one that got the good ice cream. And it's like, seriously, like, and Vice Summer grows into a point out to the Philly by the shortstop doing T. Trey turns out 7 base, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. Let's go. The Phillies have 1 run, the Brewers have 6 runs, and we go to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Brewers turn the red, let's see the Brewers new turn the red at the bottom of the sixth. The bottom of the fifth. And the three Brewer players do and the 3 Brewer players do at the bat at the bottom of the fifth will be William Contreras, Sam Freeman, and Isaac Collins. I knew you would say put more Slim because that's how you are. You got to get other stuff too, you know. There's other stuff besides just that. Oh yeah, I like steak, man. If you cook steak on it, oh I would take that. The steak gotta be cooked really good though. Oh yeah, the shrimp too. I like crabs, but I mean I can do the steak on the shrimp. That's really for me, you know. What's up? Oh, Doug, like what's up, man? You know, like I always say, guys, when I don't give 2 hours about my ex and who he's dating, I really don't give 2 hours. I really don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn anyway. Don't try to prove a point to me, because don't prove a point to me, because, right, don't prove a point to me, because you just trying to, you know. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep this information when I go to my day on the 20th with my girl. I'm gonna show her the information too. And when I show the information, she's gonna be like, "There go my ex." Naomi's gonna be mad, gonna be pissed. She'll be like, "There go your ex again, bothering you again." Yeah. And I don't even talk to him or mention his name or say anything about him. But he wants to mess with me. So that's when when you got them crazy exes that don't leave you alone because they're obsessed with you. Yeah, they just want to bother you for what? Trying to prove a point. Like, what trying to point you trying to prove them? The point are you trying to prove right now? What you trying to prove them? So coming at the bat for the Bruins, we have William Contreras in the bat for the Bruins. The Bruins plays the base. The bottom of the fifth. Here we go. And we're gonna pitch me one, swing that the 5 on 1. And we're gonna pitch me one, swing that goes right to the stand. That's a 5 on 2. Yeah, I got remember I never talked about him. I don't even talk about him. Well, I don't mention his name no more. Only time I mention him was to my girlfriend, Buddy Williams. But I don't mention him that much anymore. I only mentioned the first time when he called me and tried to threaten and call me bad names and stuff. That's why I mentioned it to her. And that's why I'm mentioning to her again because now he's starting to text me and call me. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you anyway because you're annoying. That's why. Because all you're going to do is brag and you're going to brag and stuff. That's why you're going to try to say, you're trying to, instead of like, that's why they say, like, you should let your ex move on and stuff. Why you keep bothering them for? That's an obsession right there. Yeah, because my ex is very bad. He called me the N word, which I hate that. That's really hurtful, though. It's really, that's really disrespectful, though. Cause you don't like somebody, you don't have to talk, you don't have to text, you don't have to call them, you don't have to text them and stuff. You just leave them alone, like when you start bothering them and texting them, and calling them and doing it and doing that, you start in trouble with them. The person's not even bothering you. They're not even talking about you at all. They don't even think about you at all. And then it's like you pick one night just to mess with them just because you want to prove a point about your partner and and only got another pitch for you, William going for running catch goes balls 1 and 2. And we got another pitch you running catch goes was swinging at the 5 on 1 and 2. And we're gonna pitch you running catch goes ball 2 and 2. And we're gonna pitch you running catch goes ball 3 is a 3-2 full count. And we're gonna pitch you going for it. That is ball four. And William Chance is 1-2 minutes the first base for the Brewers. And way to go, Aaron. When you walk your second bat of the game, you have to be William Chance. Yeah. Exes are just so annoying. They don't want to see you happy with nobody. So they try to make it like miserable by calling, texting, try to brag about their partner to make you feel less than it is because when you mention about yours to them, they try to say yours and them can better than them, and they're gonna just and that's the thing. Coming next to bat the Bulls, we got Saul Blake next to bat the Bulls, got one of playing first base, 0 top bottom of the fifth, here we go. And only got a pitch for yourself, waiting for it. Running cut the guns, the balls, whatever, and only got a pitch for yourself, swinging the man, strike with the 1-1. And only got a pitch for yourself, waiting for it. Well, this is gonna be a question for Slim. This is a question for everybody. So I got a question, question for everybody. What's to say? So when the girls out to the second base in the run, so doing the first base and vice versa time. One controls the base, the second base, the seven link is out. So this question for everybody in chat. Do any of you guys right here, what's next, Slim, Elvis, do any of y'all got like one of those crazy exes that call you once a month and just to brag about their new partner and try to make you feel bad about yourself with the person that you with now, with your current person you with now? Do you have one of those exes that do that? Because I want to know because if y'all got one of those because Miles is crazy and excessive, he's excessive and he's crazy and he's not a good person anyway. Because if you got any of those, y'all can answer that question. So coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we have Isaac Collins from next to bat the Brewers. Got one big pair second base. What else? Bottom of the fifth, here we go. Aaron only got a pitch for Isaac running catch goes ball well. Aaron only got a pitch for Isaac running catch goes ball 2-0. And Aaron only got a pitch for Isaac already going. And the pitcher ain't gonna step around. Well, I know Elvis got one. Cause Elvis know he got one. That's why that's why they call somebody X for a reason. Cause that's why I said I know I got a good one. Cause and they know we got a pitch to Isaac ready for running catch goes ball 3-3 And we're gonna pitch to Isaac ready for running catch goes strike one is a 3-1. And he said, okay. And she tried once, but I laughed and said, hey, your sister and her, she's very, and never called back. Damn, you said that on the phone, Evans? You said on the phone, you answered the phone call that you said that. That's good that you did say that, Elvis. That way that ex of yours, that way your ex girlfriend would never call you back, Elvis. That's a good thing you said on the phone because that will get your ex to leave you alone and never call you again because that will make your ex know like stop calling you once you call her the B word. That's right. Mm-hmm. Even though we got another pitch, can never yards again. Anybody run that catch on the strike two, the 3-2, the full kill. No, I get that was vouch for doing that. Cause that way get his ex girlfriend from trying to keep calling him. That would get his girlfriend stop to leave him alone and not be calling him once in a while, you know. And over got another pitch coming in for you, Isaac Rayboard. You swing that one goes right to the stand. That's a 5 balls, a 3-2. It would. And then there's moved to Alabama. See, there you go. She moved out of state. See, because that's like I always say my ex, my first ex. I'm not gonna say his name. But you need to focus on what you need to do is focus on the new girl that you dating and stop worrying about me. Stop worrying about me and stuff. You need to focus on who you with and stop worrying about my life and everything. Cause I'm not thinking about you. I'm not worried about who you dating. I don't even care. So like, what's the point then? I don't even care. So that's the whole point. I really don't. Yeah, you did all that, and then they would have called you a bunch of names. So yeah, I moved on to a girl that I really like and everything, and I'm having a good time in the relationship. I even asked my girlfriend, and we like, are you enjoying this time dating me? And she said, yeah. And then the other asked me the same question, like, do you enjoy being your girlfriend? I said, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, so yesterday, so I'm not even focused on him. My ex is, like, not even in my brain. And so coming next to the Brewers, we have Blake Ferguson next to the Brewers. We got one move playing second base, 2 outs, driving the fifth. Here we go. And we're going to pitch to Blake running because we're going to go. And we're going to pitch to Blake running because we're going to go 2 now. Oh, yeah, 6 driver, aim over 6 Ks. There you go. And we got that pitch getting Blake Boy. Running because we're going to 3 now. And we're going to pitch to Blake Boy. Running because we're going to strike 1 is a 3-1. He said, he said wants to get married, but I'm afraid she will go haywire for him. Well, you shouldn't. Come on. I don't think she would go haywire. I don't think she would do that. I don't think she would do that, Elvis. Yeah, no, we got yeah, no, we got another pitch for Blake for it. And Blake Perkins flies out to the center field, Harrison man, and Blake Perkins is down. And that's 3 outs for the Brewers. The score, the Phillies have 1 run, the Brewers have 6 runs. And that's it. That's the end of the fifth. Like, yeah, we move on to the 6th inning. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat to 6. The Phillies are going to turn the bat to top of 6. And the 3 Philly players, the bat top of 6 with J2 here, too. Adam with Harrison Bader, and J2 is 2 and 2. Adam was over 2, and Harrison Bader is over 2. No, I'm not ready just yet. I mean, it's a big step. But you gotta get ready soon with Elvis because how you can't just keep Keisha in the girlfriend zone forever because you don't want to end up being like Queen Naja's boyfriend, the YouTuber. Queen Naja's boyfriend, Clarence, still stuck with the girlfriend. They've been girlfriend and boyfriend for like a year, maybe like 3 years or so, and he still hasn't proposed. And no girl's gonna be waiting around for when you're gonna propose and stuff. When you gonna do. Because then, if they be with you for more than, they be with you for like 10 years and you haven't still proposed yet and make them, you want to make them your wife or anything, that means you just, like, how long you want to keep them in the girlfriend zone for what, how many years? Because, then they're going to look at you like when you going to be ready to be for marriage. And if you tell Keisha that you ain't ready for marriage, she'll be like, when you going to be ready? When? Because, how long she going to have to wait? Because, you can't do that. Yeah, you locate it, but then you're gonna make a way to where you wanna propose and all this stuff, and you wanna get marry her, because you can't just make a girl wait like that too long. If you do that, that makes the girl feel like you're not ready for that kind of next step. And no girl wants to keep waiting like that, because then they feel like, well, you're never gonna do it, so. And that's why my girlfriend Naomi, I'm not pushing her for her because she wants to do all that. But society just say we can't do it because we're two females, what she want to do, but then that's two females, but. It's like they say we won't be able to, so that's why it's kind of like, that's why she ain't rushing all that, because she wanted to the first date, but I'm like, that was too soon, so. Yeah, she waiting, but how long is this she's gonna wait? 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 15 years? Like, you gonna wait that long? So coming at the bat for the Brewers, coming the bat for the Phillies, we had JT, coming the bat for the Phillies, no Philly fans of 8-0, it's top of 6, here we go. Jose Quintana gonna pitch for JT, running catch goes to 1-1. Jose Quintana gonna pitch for JT, running swing at the bottom of 1-1. Jose Quintana gonna pitch for JT, Green, running catch goes straight to 1-2. Jose Quintana gonna pitch gonna play JT, Green, board. Running catch goes to ball 2-2. Well, I'm just not engaged yet, though. I'm just saying, like, I know how a girl feels. If my girlfriend would have made me wait that long, 15 years before she went to propose, I'll be like, well, then you say you're not ready for the marriage part. Like, I can't wait that long because I was saying, like I said, I'm getting up to that age. Like, how long you gonna make me wait? Like, literally, you can't wait to hit the lottery because don't do that. Because number one, you never played the lottery anyway, Elvis. So don't even say that. And was talking to Pussy JT Great Boy. Swinging that was a power 2-2. And was talking to Pussy JT. Swinging is not strike during JT was out. JT your 2-3 with your first strikeout. Don't do that, Elvis, because that no girl's gonna believe that because you don't play the lottery like most people do. Most people play the lottery like every day, so. And some numbers they call out for the lottery, then you gotta have the extra numbers they call on TV. If you ain't got those numbers on a ticket, you ain't win the lottery, so. Yeah, so you gotta have them there cause to win the lottery, you gotta have the actual numbers they say on TV for the ticket. And if you buy a ticket when you choose some numbers and it doesn't match the one they say on the TV, then you don't win. You don't win the lottery pretty much. That's how it works. So coming up next, the man with the Phillies, Adam Moon, next the man with the Phillies, no Philly fans of age, one out top of 6, here we go. And Jose Quintana got a pitch for Alec, running catch on the strike with no one. Jose Quintana got a pitch for Alec, running catch on the strike 2-2. Jose Quintana got a pitch for Alec, running forward. Nothing you said wrong, anything. Nothing you said wrong. Running catch goes rolls 1-2. Yeah, I didn't say you said anything wrong, which days I didn't say you said anything wrong. No, the only thing I was saying to you was you said congratulations to Elvis and he wasn't even you said congratulations like he did something that deserves to say that. No. Cause you said all I said was you said congratulations to Elvis like he looked like he got engaged or something. That's what it's like and I said no, he's not engaged yet. He. And so that's the only thing I said was like you said that. And Alabama reaches on the big area by the third base and 8-2. What I we talk baseball for real. Yeah, that's why I said my ex is a piece of shit, yo. I call him a piece of shit because he ain't that cute, though. He's not that cute, and I want to say that, I know that. And then he used to find my ex attractive when I was into him, but when I was into dudes and stuff, but yeah, he was the first unattractive person, like, literally. Yeah, he was cute and all at the time, but then it's like now with the saw picture of him, I was like, yeah, I dated that person, yeah. He was the same person that was trying to give me for listening to my parents and stuff, which I know that I hate when somebody try to control that, because try to be a bad girl, and I'm like, what are you doing that? You can't accept me for listening to my parents, then you shouldn't even be in a relationship at all. So, And coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Harrison Bader next to bat for the Phillies, and one people at first base. 1-0. About in the top of 16, who's the telling the pitcher Harrison running by swing the ball one and who's the telling the pitcher Harrison running the ball to the ball one and who's the telling the pitcher Harrison running forward. And Harrison Bader goes into a double play. Dang it, Harrison Bader goes into a double play. The shortstop Jose Contreras to the second base and vice to the first base and Jake Boone's elbows out of second base and Harrison Bader's out of first base. Harrison Bader, you did what the double play, you stupid piece of shit. And his match open doing that's 3 outs for the Brewers, 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies at 1-1. The Brewers at 6 on the moon to the bottom of 6. They enjoy with the Brewers turn the red. Let's see the Brewers do. And then the turn the red at the bottom of 6. And the 3 Brewers plays to the red at the bottom of 6. Be Jake Bruners and then enjoy your teas. Dang, so you had 2 girls you were dating before you asked them to marry them. Damn. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I'm a one girl person. I couldn't just have date 2 living girls and then before you then and then before asking marry them, then marry one and then marry the second one. I couldn't do that. Having 2 guys. And I'm just one person. That's it. One person only. Well, the second part, I ain't even is that you already got a girlfriend anyway, Elvis. So I never said no one wants you. Keisha wants you. Keisha's with you. So there you go. I never said no one wants you. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm not into those people anyway. Wednesdays, anybody that flirts with me, I'm not into them. The only person I'm into is the one I'm dating in real life right now, Naomi. So that's the only person that I got my brain on. Anybody, the people that are trying to flirt with me in the chat, they should stop doing that because I'm not interested. And so to any of the guys in the chat who try to ask me out, I'm not interested. And I don't even like regular females either. So there you go. So. With the bad for the rules, we had Jake Rules, connects the bad for the rules, no rules, the bad for the rules, no rule plays on raise. 0 outs, 5-6, here we go. Max, campaign change for the Phillies, so Aaron Noah's no pitcher night for the pitch of the Phillies, and Max is arm. Aaron Noah went 5 innings, played 6 hits, 6 runs, 6 homers, 2 homers, 6 strikeouts, and 1 home run, and 6.70 ERA. And Max is on the other pitch, and then Jake Runner catch goes 1-0. Max is on the pitch, Jake Runner catch goes 1-2-0. Max is on the pitch, Jake Runner catch goes strike 1-2-1. And Max is on the pitch, Jake Runner catch goes 1-2, swing the ball 1-2-2. And then Max is on the pitch, Jake Runner catch goes 1-3-3-2 for kill. And Max is on the pitch, and then Jake ready for it. And that is ball forward. And Jay Williams is balls and will rest the first race for the Bulls. Way to go, Max is all. You work your first batting great ahead of me, Jay. And then Jay Williams. It says she's the one. She has 1 viewer and 18 likes. It sounds like the new Mad to me. You can't say that was. You can't say that was because there's some people out there that like fat people anyway. There's men and women out there who like fat people anyway. There's men who like fat girls. There's girls who like fat boys. There is. That's the thing. Yeah, the study show people, yeah, those, yeah, them men and guys who like overweighted females or girl guys and stuff. There are women that want that, like that anyway. That's not, they don't find that like they talk about them. Yeah, so coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we have Anthony Sue. Next to bat the Brewers, got one move at first base. 0 bottom 6-0. Memphis on the pitch for Anthony Swing at foul one. Memphis on the pitch for Anthony Running catch goes 1-1. And then next on the pitch, Anthony ready for a swing and a miss, and that's strike two is 1-2. The Memphis on the pitch for Anthony ready for 82. Next for Tario. 82, remember the members of base moves. Yeah, but you want Casey to get away, but Casey can tell you she's fine just the way she is, so. So yeah, it makes the other pages stuff around. Yeah, the question that there's a question that Winston's asked you. I was Winston's asking you, are you a chubby chaser? Because if you want to kiss the game weight, that means you must be in the fat girls then. Yeah. Yeah, Max is all under the pitch and boy, you Anthony ready for it. That rolls in there, that's roll two and 2-2. The reason why we ask that question because we want to make sure you are not. Because you don't ask somebody to gain weight unless you into that. So. Mhm. Yeah, and then Max is all under the pitch and everything ready for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 rolls and 2-2. Yeah, what did you say with that? He's skinny. And Max is all under the pitch and everything ready for it. And Anthony goes into a double play, yes. Anthony goes into a double play. The shortstop Trey turns to the first base and vice home. Jake Blues is out at second base. Anthony soon is out at first base. Yeah, that is funny when you said that was you. The female catcher. Yeah, that's a new one. So coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we had Joey Ortiz. Coming next to bat for the Brewers, we have Joey Ortiz. And next to bat for the Brewers, the Brewers plays the base. 2 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Next is Jordan, the pitch getting for Joey, ready for a swing and a miss, and that strike was 0-1. That's a action for second inning for you. And Max is Jordan, the pitch getting for Joey, ready for a running catch goes 1-1. And Max is Jordan, the pitch getting Joey, ready for it. Swing that one, that's a 5 balls to 1-2. And Max is Jordan, the pitch getting Joey, ready for it. And running catch goes 1-2. Running catch goes 1-2 and 2-2. Good deal for you. And Max is Jordan, the pitch getting for Joey, ready for it. And you see there was right to stand, that's a 5 balls and 2-2. And Max Zucker, the pitch can for you, Joey Greenwood. And Joey T lines out to the center field and Harrison Madden. And Joey T is out, and that's 3 outs for the Brewers. The Phillies have 1-1, the Brewers have 6-1. That's the end of the 6th Joey. Moving on to the 7th inning, where Joey is the Phillies turn the red, let's see the Phillies move to the red top 7. The three Phillies plays the red top 7. Nick Castellanos, the Minor Songs, and Weston Woods, and Nick Castellanos 1 for 2 and 1. Minor Songs is 1 for 2, and Weston Woods is over 2 and strike him. I got some Mr. Sargent. No, I don't trust that. I mean, I trust going to Miss Sargent during the day when it's like daytime and it's fine, like, but not, I ain't got no ice and trust running down my street anyway, so. It's a baby. Can't stay long, love you, Taylor, okay. So that's thank you, baby. It's time to finish the wake up. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos in the bat for the Phillies. No play based on 8-0. It's time for 7. Here we go. Nick Dustin, Nick Dustin, Nick Dustin, and Julio Ortiz. And Jose Cataldo got a pitch on Nick Castellanos. Running Castellanos balls with him. And Jose Cataldo got a pitch on Castellanos. Running Castellanos ball 2-2 now. And Jose Cataldo got a pitch on Castellanos. Swing that goes right to the grass. That's a single. Nick Castellanos will race the first base for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos got another hit. Nick Castellanos got another hit. See for 3-0. And Nick Castellanos singles on the line drive to the left fielder, Isaac Collins. Wait for that no. But the runs are coming soon. We did definitely take the 6-1. Well, we got one run, so let's start somewhere. And coming next to bat the Phillies, we got coming next to bat the Phillies, got a run, so next to bat the Phillies, got one big player on first base, 2 rounds, top of 7, here we go. Jose Gonzalez got a pitch and he run the grade, but running catch goes to strike 1 is 0-1. Running catch goes to strike 1 is 0-1. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch in for you on the grade board. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls 0-2. I guess okay. Thanks for coming in again. Matt League is really giving us some positives right now. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch in for you on the grade board. Rodney's catching those balls 1-2. That was inspired though. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch for the monsters as for time your monsters and weapons is more baseball. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch for you on the grade board. Swing and a miss, not strike 3 and 1, so down 1, so you 1 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Weston Wilson next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free player first base. 1 out, top of 7, here we go. And Jose Gonzalez got the base kicker, but he was the way board. Running catch goes balls with him. And Jose Gonzalez got the base kicker, but he was the way board. And running catch goes to strike 1 to 1-1. And Jose Running catch goes the ball 2-1. Damn, you gonna be taking that 7 Damn. Well, everybody say well, wait. This one is going to be for Slim. Slim asked for a home run. He gonna get one now. Yeah, well, they said this week they won the Rolls and then the roll 2-1. And who's Tyler gonna face for you? And who's gonna face for you? What's the game for you? Swing that one goes high. You can wave it, and the ball's gone. So home run for Western. 2-1 home run for Western Wilson. The Phillies stay in the lead. So scoring, the Phillies had 3 runs, the Brewers had 6 runs, and the Phillies get their 2-1 score in the top of 7, thanks to Nick Castellanos and Western Wilson's 2-1 home run. This is Western Wilson's 4th home run on the 21st season on the 5 balls to the left center field. Oh, and by the way, and Western Wilson is 1 for 3 on. All we need is 3 more runs and we can tie the game up to 6, y'all. Please can't shake it up that bullpen. We got Rabbits, y'all. So the Brewers manager's coming to the mound to talk to Jose Gonzalez. He's thinking about the game. Pitching change for the Brewers. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is because I wasn't coming into the night to think like, oh, tonight we're gonna cover the Phillies game, have a good time on YouTube. I was not expecting that because called them come up home. I'm like, dude, do you have a life outside of me? Because you really don't. Because really, I don't. I've been having a good week and everything, not worrying about him, worrying about anything. I was just focused on the girlfriend I have, hanging with my parents, the job I have, doing all those things, not worrying about anybody else because, well, yeah, because the day was, I was going to see each other day off, but other than that, and then I'm focused on my friends for YouTube and TikTok, but other than that, I'm not really focused on anybody else that, and my friends in high school, I focus on them, but other than that, I'm not focused on anybody that's not a good influence in my life, so. Yeah, and I also say too, like even the dude from Colombia is annoying too. Cause what's up? He be asking for money again. I'm like, no, you're not getting no money out of me. The pitch change for the Brewers, so who's in the time? The pitch night coming pitch for the Brewers will be So coming at the bat of the Phillies, we got Trey Turner. Coming next to the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to the Phillies. No playing for the Rays. 2 hours, 7-7. Here we go. And as we gonna pitch get boy Trey running swing with Trey going. And as we gonna pitch Trey running catching on the 1-1. And as we gonna pitch Trey running catching on the roll 2-1. And as we gonna pitch with Trey going swing and goes right to the grass. And that's a single. Trey Turner will base the first base for the Phillies. And Trey Turner is 2 for 3 on. And Trey Turner singles on the ground ball to the second base and right string. Yeah, I forgot I was going to sleep because I was at his friend's house. So what are you doing? Was you spend the night at your friend's house, or are you going to go home to your house, to go back home to your vacation? And coming up next event for the Phillies, we got your 2025 National All-Star MVP Kyle Swin. MVP, MVP, MVP. Got 159 first base, 1 out, top of the 7, here we go. Here it is, we got a pitch for swing away, but right catch goes balls 1 out. Here it is, we got a pitch for swing away, but right catch goes strike 1. Okay, you're going to home, he's okay. Yeah, here it is, we got a pitch for swing away, 1. Running catch goes ball 2-1. And here it is, we got a pitch for swing away, 1. Yeah, swinging a miss, and that's strike 2 with a 2-2. The first live down the street, boys. I'm walking Rocky soon. Oh, okay, the dog. Okay, yeah. Well, then not that far then. And there it is. We got a piece of his boy, gray boy. Running catch goes ball 3 is a 3-2 to pull down. And there it is. We got a piece of his boy, gray boy. Yeah, swing it out. That's a 5 balls, a 3-2. And there it is. We got a piece of his boy, gray boy. Castle has been talking about yellow castle. We have the man since 1 base goal. And as we get another pitch in the base over the board. And that is ball four. And Castle is moved to base, the first base for the Bills. This is Castle with second walk of the game. And Trey Turner at second base. So the Phillies at Castle on first base and Trey Turner on second base. So we had the Brewers pitching coach coming to the mound and talk to Aaron Ashby. That ain't good. You know my part. This is Nancy, 21 Kelly Green Jacket. Calls drive by and they say, yo, that was the worst. So coming in next about the Phillies, you got your 2 times free rights over next about the Phillies. The Phillies on first base, second base, 1 out, top of 7. Here we go. Hit Hibernation. And here it is. We got a pitch going to be rights, ready for rights, can go struggle number 1. And here it is. We got a pitch going to be rights, ready for it. And Bryce over goes into a force out to the second baseman, Bryce Terrain to the shortstop, Jose Joey Ortiz. Trey Turner to base to third base, Castle was out second base, and Bryce over base to first base. So the Phillies have Bryce over first base and Trey Turner third base. But dang, Castle, we got to step out at second base. Dang it. Well, I can, predictions for the game, that's really, like, not something I do because if I only predict something, then the game turns out being totally different. So coming next about the Phillies, we had JT Miller next about the Phillies. Got one Phillies on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of 7, here we go. Here it is, we got a pitch for JT running to catch goes 1-1. Here it is, we got a pitch for JT swinging and miss, that's strike 1. Here it is, we got a pitch for JT swinging at the 5 balls 1-2. And here it is, we got a pitch coming for you JT running for it. and yes, you're gonna pitch with JT Wayne. Swinging the miss, and that's straight three. JT in the zone. JT with 2 second strikeout. That's 3 outs for the Brewers. 3 outs for the Phillies. Since for the Phillies had 3 runs, the Brewers had 6 runs. We went to 5-7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Brewers turn the bat. Let's see the Brewers can do. Turn the bat to 5-7. The 3 Blue plays the bat to 5-7. B. Bryce Terrain, Jackson Chill, and William Contreras. You know, it's just not boring though. It's just that, not a boring person if you think about it. So Patriots and the Pennies, the Maxes out there pitching next to the pitching leader, Ron Curran. Comes the bat for the Bulls, we have Vice Ring, the red the Bulls, and Bulls plays a raise, the Alex, down 7, here we go. Ron Curran gonna pitch for you, Vice, running catch gonna strike the one. And the Ron Curran gonna pitch you, Vice, ready for it, running catch goes, the Bulls on the one. And Ron Curran gonna pitch you, Vice, ready for it. Running catch gonna strike two, the 1-2. What's up, Keisha? And right hand in the pitch reverse ready forward. Right catch goes the strike to the 1-2. And right hand in the pitch reverse ready forward. Right catch goes the ball 2, the 2-2. And right hand in the pitch reverse ready forward. Swing down the 5-2-2. And right hand in the pitch reverse ready forward. Right catch goes the ball 3, the 3-2, the full count. And right hand in the pitch reverse ready forward. You swing it down, that's a 5-0, the 3-2. And my strength falls onto the lip. My strength falls onto the lip and hands and Weston Wilson. The calling the exit back for the rules. We had Jackson Chance from this for the rules. The rules by the Rays. And 7-7. Here we go. I'm cooking the pitching Jackson. We're running because the guns roll to them. And I'm cooking the pitch for you. For you, Jackson, ready for it. Run that case goes strike 1-1. And I could get a history Jackson maybe for it. I think running case goes well 2-1. I could get a history Jackson maybe for it. Swing the raise and a strike 2-2. And so coming next to that for the rules, you have one control, that's about the rules, and the rules by the race, 2 hours, 7, here we go. I could get a history for it, going for when it comes to the room. And I could get a history for it, going for when it comes to the strike 1-1. And I could get a history was Williams, going for it, when it comes to the wall 2-1. And I could get a history for you, we're still waiting for it. And so that was a 5 balls and 2-2. Yeah, I'm gonna go first for you, so very good when it comes to the 1-1. And I'm gonna go first for you, where you control as soon as the 5 balls 2-2. And I'm gonna go first for you, Williams, ready for as soon as the 5 balls 2-2. And so I'm strike that one turns out. That's 3 outs for the Brewers, so that's 3 outs for the Brewers, and so the Phillies have 3 runs, the Brewers have 6 runs. At the end of summer, Jay Woods, they didn't make Jay Woods, the Woods, the Phillies turn the Reds, and the Phillies turn the Reds, top game. At 3:55, the Reds top game will be out of roll. With his Raiders and the Casino, and Edibles over 3. And here's the Raiders over 3, and the Casino 2-3 with 2 runs. So pretty changed for the Brewers. So in these families, I'm pretty not gonna miss the Brewers being everything you we still got elbow for the back of the Phillies, no play for some way, 0 outs, top of the egg, you know. And fifty, like had to start with and 50 on two, when had to strike two, is all two. And then 50, yeah, we wait for it. Running had to go balls on the one. I'm back. Yeah, Phillies, no Phillies, okay. No Phillies, Bears, and Rays. Well, I will tell you, here we go. Alright, I'll get 8 innings. Okay, here we go. 8 innings, here we come. Yeah, the ball coming back for the Phillies, no Phillies, Bears, and Rays. 0, 7, here we go. And change that as the position. On the next about the Phillies, we have some regular list about the Phillies, the Phillies has a race, one out, top 8, and then the pitch we have some running because we're going over, and then the pitch we have some running because we're going to do, and then the pitch we have some running because we're going to do, and then the pitch we have some running because we're going to start 1-3-1, and then the pitch we have some running grass, that's a single, so we'll race the first race for the field. And so that is one before you, and it was over for so. Coming next to the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos next to the Phillies. You got 1-3 first base. 2 out, top 8. Here we go. Nick Dustin. And it was a pitch for you Castellanos. Running Castellanos on road. And then the pitch Castellanos swinging the straight 1-1. And then the pitch Castellanos swinging the 5-1-2. And then the pitch Castellanos swinging the 5-1-2. And then the pitch Castellanos swinging the 5-1-2. And then pitch up to his first, and then Jake Reels to make sure that has the running on the first base, right, to the one at first base. And then pitch over to his, and then pitch to Castellanos, catch the ball 2-2. And pitch to Castellanos, catch the ball 3-2 for count. And then that pitch over to his first base, Jake Reels to make sure that has the running on the first base, right, pick up to number 2 at first base. And then pitch to Castellanos, right, and then Castellanos goes into a double play. Why the continue to go point to the third base and to the second base and rush to the first base and Jake Road. Harrison Burns out to the Nick Castellanos out third base. That's the to the Phillies. So the Phillies at 3 the Brewers at 6 the moves to about 8. The Brewers turn the red. The moves to the red about 8. The 3 Brewers red about 8 will be slam for me. Let's say once again. It was Cyberly, Isaac Collins, and Blake Perkins. Next time I was, I didn't actually do the player play. If I go to the bathroom and stuff, so really you have nobody actually do the player play for me. Nobody actually do it. No, I didn't go to the store. I went to the bathroom, so somebody can't go use the bathroom pee and stuff. The pin change for the Phillies. So I work cooking up pictures today. Come to picture the baby. Little Torino. Come to the back of the moon. Got some leaks in the back of the moon. The moon face of 8-0. I was about to make him go. Little Torino got a fish race out. Running because he goes more below. Little Torino got a fish race out. Running because he goes more 2-0. Little Torino got a fish race out. Running because he goes more 3-3-0. I was thankful for that one, but I just didn't. Next time I don't want somebody doing it because if I ask you to do it, don't do it. Yeah, I see it. You can. It was just my friend though. It was my YouTube friend, so. And Louis Vito, the first going to voice out, great boy. Not you, I was not you. I was saying because the Sim saying like, oh, she loves you too. I was saying to Sim that I don't like you like that kind of way. I was, that is ball four. And the Sim please ball to invest the first base for the Rules. Way to go, Louis Vito. Yeah, you look at first bat again, be separate. And coming next to bat with the Rules, we have Isaac Collins next to bat the Rules and one will play on base. To one out, Robin, here we go. Which we got a first for Isaac ready for it. No, because you were saying that you did the. And Isaac Collins goes into a double play, yes. And Isaac Collins goes into a double play to the base animal due to the shortstop 22, the person by 7 times, stopping down the second base, and Isaac Collins on that first base. Coming next to bat the Bulls, we have Blake Ferguson next to bat the Bulls, and the Bulls face on base. 2 balls by the game, and we'll see you're going to pitch me Blake running the catch goes the ball with him. And we'll see you're going to pitch me Blake ready for it. And the catch goes the strike with the woman. And we'll see you're going to pitch me Blake ready for it. And Blake Ferguson flies out to the left field of Weston Wilson. That's 3 outs for the Brewers. So the score is the Phillies at 3-1, the Bulls at 6-1. And that's it. And the 8th ladies and move to the 9th and final 8th ladies and it's the Phillies center back with 60 pages and center back top of the 9th. The 3 Phillies players the back top of the 9th with Ronald Sosa, Weston Wilson, and Trey Turner. Ronald Sosa is 1 for 3 with strikeout. Weston Wilson 1 for 3 with a home run, a strikeout and 2 RBIs. And Trey Turner is 2 for 3 with a walk and RBI. Your dog ate too much? Hey, dog got gas? Wow. Then we got 7 people watching, we got 20 likes. Like, don't tell her, but one time Keisha probably not hurting, and she blamed the dog. Keisha blamed the dog for that one. Can't take credit for. I'm pretty Giants for the Brewers, so man, who was the pitcher for the Brewers be Gerard Korean. So yeah, Monson for the Bad Phillies, I believe it's amazing. I was dying here we go. Jared got a pitch and everybody running because it goes ball below. And Jared got another pitch and everybody running away for it. Running because go to straight 1-1. And then the first one we want to go forward. And also the ball to the center. Play focus and also the zone. Also the move forward, the first strikeout. Coming next to have the Phillies, we got Weston Wilson next to have the Phillies, and no Philly fans on base. 1-0, top of the night, here we go. Jordan, gonna pitch coming for you, Wilson, waiting for it. Swing in the red, no strike, 1-0-1. And Jordan gonna pitch coming for you, Wilson, waiting for it. And Wilson got hit by a pitch, and will advance to first base for the Bills. I'm trying to get a Friday soon. I think what's his foot. Coming next to the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to the Phillies on 1-3 first base. 1-0, top of the ninth, here we go. Yeah, gonna pitch and make sure you're ready for running catch goes, rolls 1-0. And yeah, gonna pitch for you, try you ready for it. Running catch goes, strike one is a 1-1. And yeah, gonna pitch, make sure you're ready for it. The 3 down, the 5 was 1-2. And you're gonna pitch for you, try you ready for it. You swing down to the 5 balls and 1-2. And you're gonna pitch for you. The train swing down with another 5 balls, still 1-2. It's the very body announcer. That was that's the power. You're gonna basically for you, try you ready for it. Swing the miss, not strike three, and Trey turns out. And Trey 2 4 with your first strikeout. Coming next to Vanderbilt, your 2025 National All-Star MVP Castle, MVP, MVP, got 1 free fan first base, 2 outs, top of the ninth, there we go. And you're gonna pitch and trade for you, there you go. So when running can go to all one, and you're gonna pitch you so great for it was in advance to say ways on the first 2 interference, and you're gonna pitch in the race so we're ready for it. Running can go to all, running can go to strike on the 1-1. And you're gonna pitch and trade so we're ready for it. And Cosmo goes up to second base and vice straight to first base and Jake Bruin. And that's the ball game. Final score is 63, Phillies lose. And the Phillies advance on the 80 and 59 the season. The Brewers advance to 86 and 54 the season. And the Brewers take game 2 from the Phillies and Milwaukee soon. Yeah, so guys, they got some other shout out. So now, so the atmosphere on the street, shout out to State Fat Boy 2, on the street, shout out to Wednesday on the street. Yeah, so guys, I will not be streaming the Phillies at the Milwaukee Brewers for game number 3 of the 3-game series tomorrow, the 14th year, because I gotta do another stream, guys. So, you know, I'm not gonna do that. Guys, I will be streaming the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys for week one, game number 1 of the 2025 season, 2025-26 season, tomorrow night at 8:20 p.m. at UT channel, guys. So you got the Eagles streams, you want to see the first game of the season tomorrow night. That's what we're doing. And, you know, things like that. So, things like that. So we definitely going to be doing that kind of stuff tomorrow night. So, that kind of whole thing. So, Oh yeah, about to say that Aaron lost again. So Aaron was 3-8 in the season. So Aaron is terrible. So yeah, so that's what we're doing tomorrow night. So it's gonna be a big game. So. And for my Philly fans, I will be streaming the Phillies at the Miami Marlins for game number 1 of the 3-game series on Friday at 7:10 p.m. Guys, hope the Phillies win the last game tomorrow against the Brewers and get ready to go down to Miami on Friday night to take on the Marlins in the 3-game series. Then the Miami starting Friday, so that's the next time we're doing Phillies and Brewers. I'm doing Phillies and Marlins. And then I'm there, so guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the Miami Marlins for game number 1 of the 3-game series on Friday night at 7:10 p.m. guys. So hope they win the one tomorrow. So we went to the Marlins series Friday night. That being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of rest of y'all Wednesday night, and I will see you guys on Friday for the next Phillies regular season live February. And all my Eagles fans, see you guys tomorrow night for Phillies and for Eagles and Cowboys. It's gonna be a good game. Let's see if Jalen Hurts and the starters can try to do their thing, try to win the first game. So, oh, and and this is another thing I always do. You gotta do after the chat, kind of chit chat. But this game was so kind of bad. Like, what's the point then? So. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna say this. Good night, Elvis. Have a nice night. Good night to you, to Keisha too. So, yeah, And Elvis, I hope you have fun at the game, the Eagles game tomorrow. Tomorrow night with your friends. So you have fun, good time. You know.